Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The strains of the national anthem of Australia. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be...
And he's had a hit!
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well seen, saw that coming. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
In with a header! They've scored!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Goal! After 14 minutes is number 9.
Indonesia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Indonesia have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
That's good running with the ball. Indonesia are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, no joy this time. Nicely weighted ball. Played in. Goes in for the header! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Indonesia get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Place it in low. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he goes cross-field. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's a key interception. Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Steaming on goal. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Just eases him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. And the shot! Could fall kindly. They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Everyone, please welcome our
Indonesia
players.
are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's going for goal! It is a very, very good save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Gets a good foot in there. Could move up a gear here. Clips it so gently. Oh, important interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. It's a good run down the right, in towards the middle, and he was alert to it.
Indonesia making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Over to the left. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
The attendance for this match was
That's a throw.
72,306.
And that is a little undercooked. Good spot, he's seen the run. Out of play for a goal kick. Wriggles his way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Stood up well to him there. Oh, sweet feet. Heads it! Now how often do you see that?
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Now he's off and running. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Nice physical challenge. Australia needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's had a shot!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great chance! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Number 7.
Australia give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Great work on the overlap. Great hit! Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Drilled in low. And he's straight offside. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That'll be a throw. Well timed, excellent interception. And he skips past his man. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lovely feet.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
The fullback is in acres of space here. That's a shooting chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Has a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Indonesia are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Aim forwards. Very nicely done. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that's delightful. Played with finesse. Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Indonesia are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, whatever was said in that dressing room before kickoff surely can't have caused this. The application has to rise.
This is good pressing, they're not sure. He's had a hit!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a Kura. Doan. Skims one in. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a Kura. Kubo. Has a shot!
Kubo just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries a shot! Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's hoisted clear. It'll be a throw-in. Played out towards the right wing. Japan are looking to break at pace. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Indonesia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Doan. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's run loose here. Has a go! On the balls, and in again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. That has been knocked clear. And here's the chance to counter. Duan. And Kubo. Mitoma. And Kubo. Duan. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish?
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Duan. Minamino. Interesting ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Duan. Looking for the run.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, shot a goal! Could fall kindly. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Tries a
2
header!
added minutes has been indicated.
He's missed, but not by that far. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they can counter here. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
There's the start of the second half.
Indonesia don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And he's had it nicked away. Lovely bit of skill. There's the cross.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Kubo. Minamino. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the counter is on. Driving on and making good progress. Towering header! Decent enough try. nicely intercepted. Indonesia still chasing a one-goal deficit here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
For this match was 71,898.
Endo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Kubo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Indonesia are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
Now it's Minamino, and he's on his way! It's a good foot in there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chance! Mitoma. Kubo. Doan. Kubo. Now it's Doan. Kubo. Kubo's cross. Decent hit! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And they're on him in a flash. Minamino. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Great hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Minamino. Great defending, strong and determined. Minamino.
Indonesia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't...
Indonesia have a free kick.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that looks a decent... Can he put it away? Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Duan. Toma. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. So that's it, it is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been. They really dug deep.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
It is here at last, Milan's red letter day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine.
Great hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. We've seen a few flyers over time, Peter, but this one is eerily reluctant.
You mean Dennis Bergkamp, of course.
Yeah. What a brilliant operator. I mean, his levels of skill and technique and imagination are just textbook, and sometimes off the scale. He won't back down in a challenge either.
Zielinski, and a header! Rafael Leao.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Inter Milan, already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Pavlovic. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's looking wide. And here's Neymar, and the shot! Rafael Leao. So, what can they make of this? Distributed tidily. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and the shot! Nicely weighted ball. Pulisic is onto this. Mateus and Pavard. He has found the way through. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Inter Milan faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, it was all about timing if he was going to be stopped legally, but obviously that wasn't the case.
And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Played back in. Rafael Leao. And the counter is on. Fofana. Pulisic. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. And the shot! He scores! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Pulisic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Could move up a gear here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That has not gone well. Emerson. Fofana. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aims beyond the defence. And it's pulled back. Shapes to shoot! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super run. And Del Piero! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Emerson Royale tries to dink it in. Pulisic just eases him off the ball. DiMarco. Here's Zielinski. Bergkamp bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bergkamp unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played out towards the right wing. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Pavard. No way through. Looking for the runner. Always onto this. And through to the goalkeeper. Referee has just said play on. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rafael Leao. Chance! And again! Yes! And they are cruising away. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Milan find a position of real strength now. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's had a hit! What a save! Terrific reactions! In for a header! And he hits the net! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Milan totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Xiao. Emerson. They get a throw in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Fiddles it through. Mateus spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Neymar! Fofana. Looking for the run. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Messi. And the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Milan can start a counter here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Inter Milan playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Looking for options for movement. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Now the finish! No mistake! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Morata to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, Morata, il numero 17.
Emerson. Okafor. He's picked his way through. Aim forwards. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. He's free, he has got space. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race. It's come back out! He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Pavard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Del Piero. And it's Messi. Del Piero. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, the shot could be on him. Can he put it away? It's in!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato
Milan
al
grab
47esimo
a
minuto.
3-goal lead.
Numero 8.
It's just too easy. Neymar. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. He's got the shot away! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's got away. Okafor. Del Piero. Now it's Neymar. Interesting ball. That is a brilliant interception. Emerson. Okafor. No, that's been intercepted. That is a great... Neymar! And that will be the final act. Inter Milan come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one, an outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of the...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply... And the shots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Rivaldo. Nice control. It's Çalhanoğlu! Fantastic from Çalhanoğlu!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Gol per l'Inter.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Sassuolo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Looking for the runner. Now it's Martinez. He's got full. And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar. Very nicely done. Zielinski. He's shifting through the gears here. Rivaldo. Great hit! And the ball's come loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And he's had a hit! It's a loose ball. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Can he finish? It's loose, surely this time. No, he didn't quite meet it right. He's gone forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Martinez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So, third corner of the game. And the defence can get it clear. Sassuolo can counter promptly here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Martinez, and here's Del Piero. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rivaldo, who does have an assist to his name. Del Piero! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good spread. Berardi, he's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rivaldo carries the ball down the right. And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a sweet ball, that. And he's onside. That's good play. Aimed in towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Rivaldo. And the finish! Long ball looking to counter. Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rivaldo going. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he should have made it 4.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And he's taking no chances there. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fiddles it through. Neymar. And the cutback. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Çalhanoğlu put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
He's looking to set free a runner. Swung in towards the middle. Acuna. Now it's Neymar.
Rivaldo really added the win there thanks to his willingness to...
Now the finish! No, he's missed it.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Berardi. The fullback is in acres of space here. He's got away. Sommer will lay claim to that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Inter Milan are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. Already up and running for the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Çalhanoğlu has found the net here, of course. Can he get it through? Martinez. He can run onto that. Face to face with decent hit. It's there. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Out to the right, Berardi. Looking for the run. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Çalhanoğlu. Here's Rivaldo. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. Sommer deals with it effortlessly. Threads one in. Messi proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Moved on forwards. And it's Neymar. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's gone for a throw-in.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
60 minutes
80.314
played.
spettatori.
Rivaldo. Messi. Martinez. Oh, that's fabulous. And Martinez! Toljan. This is Berardi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Martinez. Messi. Messi! It's come back out! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Ha segnato al 66esimo minuto, numero 18. Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan, totally rampant here. He's found a way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Plenty to aim at here. Can he put it away? He's scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Gol! Ha segnato al 69esimo
Sassuolo
minuto.
playing for pride
Numero
here, the
91.
match surely beyond them. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. Mateus. Zielinski. Martinez. This is promising. And Del Piero! Messi! Oh, and the follow-up! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Sassuolo making consecutive changes here. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, why complicate matters, Peter? You need a goal as quickly as possible, and it could very well work with him in the lineup.
Numero 18.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's away. There's the hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he's there to clear it. And he'll shoot here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Sassuolo can start a counter here. Pedro Obiang tries to dink it in. He's played him through, and he's managed to get free. He has found the way through. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Chance! Oh, taken with style. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great chance! Oh, impressive strike. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Messi. And Messi! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's fabulous. Five minutes to add. Pedro Obiang. Toljan. So much time and space here. Terrific header. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on... So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's hoisted clear. Taremi. Godos. Now it's Taremi. Can he latch on to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's tidy. And the shot! There it is!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Goal! After 11 minutes is number 11.
Indonesia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Works it forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That looks a good ball through. Lovely bit of skill. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Indonesia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Closing in on goal. Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Fiddles it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Taremi bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Wriggles his way through. Shapes to shoot!
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Can he get it through? He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Just eases him off the ball, and they can counter here. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Very nicely done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Godos. Johanbach. Oh, good spread. Stood up well to him there. Strong running down that left flank. Gets his pass away. Johanbach. Now he's off and running. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries the cross. Right there! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Pinches it off him. And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Indonesia in control at half-time, 2-0.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Here we go again then. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
Iran making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And he's in on hits one! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Iran.
Iran get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Throw in. Taremi. Good read, needed to be. He's found a way through. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here. Goalkeeper's ball. And he cuts out the supply. Taremi. He could be in here. And he's got the beating of his man. And the shot! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
The goal scorer for Iran after 60 minutes is number 7.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
649.
That's good running with the ball. Played into... He comes flying in! There's the hit! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball-watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
After 64 minutes is number 2.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead. And it's played forward. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's a key interception. He's gone forward. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Showing good feet. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, such a clever touch. He's tried one! Godos. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that is a little undercooked. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely feet.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Asmoon. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Could move up a gear here. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's been shifted off it. Indonesia have a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
And somehow it stayed out. Johanbach on 2 now and looking for 3. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Towering header! He can get that clear. Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Johanbach. Asmoon.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chance here to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Not the most accurate pass. Interesting ball. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Indonesia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
To kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Lee Kang-in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, that was never going to make it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable. And his pace and how good he is in positive transitions makes him perfect for a counter-attacking team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And now the breakaway. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Lee Kang-in. And Kim Min-jae. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
There's the shot! That's a half-decent try. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's neat. The fullback is in acres of space here. And out it comes again. Tries a shot! And another time! A real chance and a real let-off. Son Heung-min. The less said about that pass, the better.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Son Heung-min. It's in for the follow-up. Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
South Korea break the deadlock.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Great feat, that.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the Bulls recovered.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Son Heung-min. Shifted upfield. He is through here. And the finish! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Oh, good spread. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in hurtling down that right flank. Goalkeeper's ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nice touch. Pulls it back. Can he put it away? And it's half-time here. Indonesia head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half, despite...
Towering header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Lee Kang-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a good run down the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Lee Kang-in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
80,314.
He's going for goal! Just too high.
South Korea really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Lee Kang-in, and he's managed to get free. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. They've played it short. Played back in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's been flattened there. Back in once more. It's going to be another corner, I think. And it's been taken short. In with a header! And he's had a hit! Just off target.
Lee Kang-in has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. And they can counter here. And he welcomes it in. And he was quick to react. Chip through, and that's put paid to a promising move. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he was alert to it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Threads one in. In comes the cross. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found a way past.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's found a way
There
through.
will be 1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there. Now there's a fine ball. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Indonesia certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
And now
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Real chance here. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Minamino clears it away. Oh, that's delightful. And that has been cleared. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided. He likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right, and he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box undetected and popping up with the odd.
He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a good foot in there. Now that looks a decent ball. Just the keeper to beat! Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
So it is still 0-0. Duan. Chance here to counter. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Minamino. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. And he's away. So he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Duan. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Toma. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's beaten the offside trap. Oh, that was vital. He's had a shot! And he's done it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
After 30 minutes is number 6.
Indonesia draw first blood here.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's gone for goal! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Duan. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Aimed in towards the centre. Gets it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Stood up well to him there. Clips it so gently. Arhan. And he's on a charge. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Header!
There will be one
Attempts,
more added
just the
time.
wrong outcome. Mitoma. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Indonesia merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. There's the start of the second half. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Toma, foot in. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely. And the shot! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After 50 minutes is number 11.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's tried one! Oh, just wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Endo. Now Mitoma. Kubo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Forward it goes.
Indonesia
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Indonesia are down to 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Kubo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Driving forward. Good spot. Reeled! Oh, taken with style! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Endo. Minamino. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then
Coming
taking
on
this
to
chance
replace
to
him
turn to
is
their benches.
Number 7. Substitutions taking place.
Itakura. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's good running with the ball. Corner given. Indonesia have their third corner. Up for a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Japan could counter-attack here. So what can they make of this? And he's picked out the run. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Kamada. Now, what about a counter-attack? Driving on and making good progress. It's a promising position. In for a header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And he's got the beating of it. Has a shot! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Tries a header! And that's a real chance missed. And he's intervened well there. Minamino. Now it's Doan. Great ball, and he's in here.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a good run down the right. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fiddles it through. Has a go! And he's straight offside. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And it goes to show that when the motivation and tactics are right, anything is achievable. Thoroughly impressed with this.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.
Kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. Indonesia have chosen to line up 5-4-1 here, it seems.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training. And it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's the chance to counter. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gets his pass away, engages and forces him off the ball. He was under real pressure there. Nice, he's going for goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change.
Coming on
And
the
this one has been on the
field
cards for a little while.
Number 12.
Arhan. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And it's played forward. Aimed in towards the centre. Can he spark a counter here? He's found a way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
No, he's overshot the green. Arhan. Strong running down that left flank. Great chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Saudi Arabia can counter promptly here. Indonesia making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Forwards and with intent. Played back in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Moved on forwards. And the shot! Goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 41 minutes is number 19.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Arhan.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great run on the overlap here. Tries a header! And he hits the net. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Indonesia. And the first 45 minutes are up. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Indonesia are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Quick reminder today, please have your
Indonesia
entry tickets
sitting
at
pretty
hand
here at
as
half-time,
today's
2-0
winning
up.
lottery numbers.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
action is back underway.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Arhan. That's a good run down the left. That's been cut out, well played. Shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's heaved it away. Indonesia, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable.
The attendance for this
Almost
match
an hour
was
gone.
71,898.
Indonesia, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gets a good foot in there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that could set him on his way. There's no flag. That's good play. Big chance! Clears it out of harm's way. He is just caressing the ball. Here comes the cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. Arhan. And it's been shaped to shoot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
After 74 minutes is number 11.
A case now of complete control. No way through there. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a key interception. Plenty to aim at here. Crossed in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they could break here. In with the challenge. Indonesia are coasting towards victory. Foot in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good strength. Look at the space here. He's had a shot!
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defense.
Has a shot! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. Gently done. No, that's been intercepted. Takes on his marker. Oh, can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now, what about a counter-attack? Driving forward. He's tried one! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Indonesia can certainly give themselves a pat on the back for a job well done. They have a togetherness that makes them very hard to beat.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven.
Hello,
It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got the shot away! And he's done it! And that really is so impressive.
After 4 minutes is number 11.
Indonesia already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think.
Well, the manager's clearly seeing something I'm not, because I can't see anything untoward.
Number 22.
An early launch,
Coming on the
just as they
field
wanted,
is
just as
number
they
12.
hoped it. Hit into the middle, cleared away. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in plenty of space here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now, what about a counter-attack? That'll be a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Good running, strong and purposeful. There they go, hunting in packs. Has a goal! Aim forwards. There will be a throw-in. Played into space out wide. In for a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, it's played into the area. Goalkeeper's ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great hit! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
He's had a shot! And And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Australia can counter promptly here. That has been cut short. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Indonesia are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Has crossed into the middle. That's a terrific surge down the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Cross into the box. Forward it goes. He's got away. That has been knocked clear. Lobbed in behind. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he skips past his man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that could set him on his way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this could be the final action of the first half. Defending of the desperate variety. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And there they are.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Indonesia are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Well, that pass isn't the best. Driving forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for options for movement.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
70,987.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early.
Terrific header! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Great defending, strong and determined. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
That has been slung wide. That is good alertness. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. This is the time you need that pace.
Has a shot! They've scored! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Australia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ball's gone out of play. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's had a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Throw in. Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Some resolute defending there. And now the breakaway.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the counter is on. And he's been shifted off it. Australia can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
There will be one.
No, he's not getting past him there. So just one extra minute for stoppages. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in...
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Indonesia have clearly decided to go 5-4-1 today.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
So that's got things underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Arhan. He's a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Indonesia have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. The fullback is in acres of space here. He's got tall. Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Works it forward.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Great hit! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Arhan may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of effort.
Some good work on the right flank here. Good spot, he's seen the run. He is just caressing the ball. He's had a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
"30 minutes gone." That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Stood up well to him there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Has a shot! Now, what about a counter-attack? Pinches it off him. Driving forward. He's in plenty of space here. They've managed to get it away. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Out to the left it goes. That is good alertness. Well, they could break here, and that could set him on his way. A lot of space ahead of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Indonesia playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Just eases him off the ball. Arhan. Great chance! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 53 minutes is number 8.
Indonesia take the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Engages and forces him off the ball. We expected better, and so did he.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is back.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. And the shot!
The attendance for this
60
match
minutes
was
played.
70,987.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. Indonesia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. He's tried one! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And now he has 2. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Number 8.
Indonesia get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's been shifted off it. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's good running with the ball. And he's had a hit! Cleared away. A noticeable change in the approach. He's having a go! And again the keeper stands strong. The message is clear, none shall pass. Decent hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. And he's forced to go back. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's gone for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
And he's had a shot! Indonesia can counter promptly here. Backward it goes. There's the hit! Oh, that is rather wayward. Well, that pass isn't the best. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found the way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes down, but nothing given.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's gone back to the keeper. Out to the right. Into the box. Chance with the header! That's a decent clearance. Oh, look at the space here. Can he put it away? And that may well be that. That is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Indonesia can certainly give themselves a pat on the back for a job well done. They have a togetherness that makes them very hard to beat.